During an interview with Sebastian Gorka this week, Marjorie Taylor Greene made comments about using the Second Amendment against Democrats here in the United States. Let me read her statement here. Democrats, they hate our Second Amendment because ultimately the truth is it's our Second Amendment rights, our right to bear arms, that protects Americans and gives us the ability to defend ourselves from a tyrannical government. And I hate to use this language, but Democrats, they're doing exactly what our founders talked about when they gave us these precious rights that we have. No one wants violence, and I say all the time, I am not a violent person. I hope to never see a civil war in this country, and that's why you hear me toss around national divorce. Her statement did not explicitly say, take a gun and shoot a Democrat. So let's make that clear. She did not say that. She did not even necessarily imply that. But when you look at the structure of what she says, we have the Second Amendment because the founders wanted us to fight against a tyrannical government. And then she goes on to say the Democrats are effectively a tyrannical government. So you do have to connect the dots a little bit there. And that's why she worded it the way that she did. You know, you can imply whatever meaning you want from that. I personally think there's only one way to interpret this. And it is, Republicans, be ready with your guns because you may end up having to shoot a Democrat. That is how I am interpreting this. Now, if you have a different interpretation of that, please feel free to let me know what it is. But when you connect those dots, when you see these specific words that she is using, and clearly she chose them carefully so as not to get in trouble, right? We know we can infer what she was trying to really say to her base here, right? The signals that she was sending them by using this kind of language that, of course, she says she hates to have to use. This woman should be expelled from Congress. She should be barred from ever holding a public office again. And of course, there are a handful of Democrats, both in the House and of course, activists and scholars across the country who are now calling for her removal based on this comment. Okay, this is not just another Marjorie Taylor Greene crazyism that we talk about, make fun of, and move on. This is a serious, serious issue. Even bringing up the possibility of using the Second Amendment, which means shoot people, because you believe they're tyrannical. Do you understand how many Republicans in this country right now, you know, the far right nut jobs, how many of them are sitting around waiting for that go-ahead? And I can say that because we know it, because we've seen it. We have seen it on their social media pages. We've seen it on Telegram, we've seen it on Getter, we've seen it on Parler. These individuals who go out there and post things, it's even on Facebook sometimes, saying, we're ready. I have my guns ready. I'm just waiting on the word. I actually did a video on a report talking about all of these instances recently. They are ready to go and they're waiting for somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene, a leader of the crazy movement, to give them the go-ahead to move forward with their plans. And this statement during this interview with Gorka is about as clear as a command as I think she could have sent them.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.